Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss a video from testbook.com.
Hello guys, I'm Dhiraj and I welcome you all to Testbook.com and I'm here to provide the best I have. So guys, once again, मैं आपके साथ हूँ with another expected question session, right? For AE of UP. Right now, जो AE का एग्जाम होने वाला है यूपी में, उसके regarding that we have conducted the session of what my dear expected questions. So my dear, we are going to start, but before starting the session, I can see that few people have already joined the session. So guys, the people, those who have already joined, they have to share the link of this video in your social media groups so that the people will get benefited of this session. Okay, maximum people will get benefited of this session. And my dear, you can mark your attendance by hitting on a like button. Okay, and if you are new to this channel, then do hit like, share and subscribe the channel. So right now it's 10:59. We are going to start the session within 2-3 minutes. Okay, so yes, people are joining, so let the people join and then we'll start the session. So we'll wait for 2-3 minutes and then we'll begin. Okay, very good morning to all of you. So let the people join. And my dear, I want to tell you that tomorrow timing of this session might be will get changed. Okay, हो सकता है कल जल्दी हो जाए session morning में. Not sure, but if the timing will change, then definitely आपको पता चल जाएगा by the channel. You have to visit the channel and definitely you'll find out the thumbnail and the schedule of the class. So yes, it's 11. So guys, we'll wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start the session. Okay, I hope my voice is clear to you. Yes, am I audible to all of you? Am I audible? Am I audible to all of you? Yes, Shivani. Other people. Am I audible to all of you? Yes. Am I audible? Yes. Very good morning, Chad. Am I audible? Audible. Okay. So right now it's 11. Let's wait for 1-2 minutes and then we'll begin the session. And we are going to continue the session from where we have left yesterday. Mani Babu, you are most welcome. Okay. Dhyandev, most welcome in the session. So it's 11:01. Okay. So late for another 1 minute and the people will get joined and will start. Very good morning. Very good morning. It's 11:01. Okay. Akash, you are most welcome in the session. Very good morning. Okay, we'll try. ऐसा ही करेंगे आज. Don't worry. The thing is now we have to cover all the questions as well, my dear, in the stipulated time period, right? 1 घंटे में 100 questions cover करना and with all the explanation is quite difficult. That's the issue. Okay. So guys, it's 11:02. Sam, very good morning. So guys, I want to let you know, those who are came first time in this channel, I want to let you know that there is a mega sale offer going on just for 24 hours and you are getting the yearly Testbook Pass just for rupees 299 and you can explore the content of it in website as well as in the app. And my dear, that is SSC JE Mechanical live coaching is going on and the application link of this class will be provided in the description of this video. So my dear, you have to fill the form so that your query related to this live batch, my dear, will get here. And my dear, that is Gate Fest 2021, that is Gate Reward Quiz is going on in the website as well as the app, and there is a chance that you can win the very good prizes. Okay, so you can just attempt Gate Reward Quiz, which will be very beneficial for your actual gate examination, which will be held on in the month of Feb. Okay. So guys, here we begin. Here we start. Here we start, my dear. Now see. Sorry, this is the first question, right? We are over here. We have finished the 50 question yesterday, right? If the axis of the first and last wheel of compound gear coincides, then it is called, my dear. It is which kind of a gear train? Yes, please tell me. Be fast, my dear. Tell me. Of course, definitely. Yes. What should be that gear train will be known as? No. Yes, guys, be fast. It is none other than, my dear. It is not epicyclic. It is reverted gear train. Okay. We'll go for next. What is the equivalent torque and bending moment in a member subjected to torque of magnitude? Torque is given and moment, that is moment is given. And they are asking for equivalent what, my dear? Equivalent torque and bending moment, right? Just wait for a minute. Okay. So, my dear, you know that equivalent moment is what, my dear? Half of what? M plus M square plus T square under root. Put the value, get the answer. And torque will be what, my dear? Torque क्या होता है बच्चा? T square plus M square. Okay? Yes or no? T square plus M square, that is torque. T square plus M square under root. Okay? So tell me the answer. Tell me the answer for it. And the answer is nothing but what, my dear? कितना आ रहा है moment? Moment is 400 and it's 500. ये कितना आ रहा है? 500. It is 400. So magnitude of bending, okay, that is equivalent. Torque. Torque का पहले पूछा है ना, so it should be 500 and 400. Okay? If कुछ बच्चे 3 लगा रहे हो, that is wrong. यहाँ पे पहले क्या पूछा है वो देख लीजिएगा. Okay, very good. Here we go. See, it's not 52. What about 52? I'm asking about 52. Here we go for next. List. Match the following. That is boring, that is operation given, and here in the next column, that is what, my dear? Motion of cutting tool is given, and you have to match. Boring mein tool is moving what, my dear? Tool is moving rotational, transitionally, right? Number 2. That is now check. A का 2 कहाँ पे है? That is what? मतलब ये तो नहीं हो सकता. Okay. Now, my dear. Grinding. Grinding में क्या होता है बेटा? Rotation. That is 1. So 2 1 2 1 मतलब okay 2 1 is there. Now C3. Now you have to decide what is milling. Milling का क्या होगा बच्चा? Milling में भी क्या होता है? Rotation as well as translation, right? Number 3. So option number 1 is correct. Option number 1 is correct. I hope you got it. Okay. Option number 1 is correct. Here we go. Here we go, my dear. Option number 2. Option number 2. My dear, okay, here we go for next. A freely supported beam at its end is loaded by central concentrated load. Okay, central concentrated load है. Moment is M. Moment is M. Okay, same weight be equally distributed over the beam. Okay, equally distributed means what? UDL, uniformly distribution of load, right? So moment यहाँ पे देखा है आपको. This moment is nothing but what? अगर force P लग रहा हो तो PL by 2. Yes or no, बच्चा? Sorry, PL by 4. I am very sorry. PL by 4 is there. Moment will be PL by 4, right? For first condition. For second condition, my dear, it should be what? It should be none other than what? WL square by 8. But you should know that W into L will be what, my dear? It is nothing but total load. So it should be what? PL by 8. So PL by 8, nothing but what? PL by 4. So this is nothing but what, my dear? This is nothing but your M. So answer will be what? M by 2. M by 2. Very good. No, it's not 3. Question number 54. Question number 54. M by 2 is there. Here we go for next. What is the change in Euler buckling load if the diameter of the column is reduced by 10%? Reduced by 10%. First of all, you should know the formula, right? right now? Yes or no, bacha? Yes. So see, you know that P is what, my dear? P is directly proportional to what? You know that pi square EI, right now, upon LE, right? LE what? Square. LE का square होता है. That means P is directly proportional to I, and I आपको पता है that is what? It is directly, I is directly proportional to D raised to power 4, right? So I can say P2 by P1 is equal to what, my dear? D2 by D1 raised to power 4, and D2 is what? Reduced by 10. That means what left? That is 0.9. D1 divided by D1, right? It should be 4. What should be the answer, my dear? Please tell me. कितना आ रहा है इसका calculation? The answer is 0.6561. ये आएगा 0.6561, right? So 1 minus, if what is the change? So change will be what, my dear? 0.65, 1 minus 0.6561 divided by 1. So it should be around 0.34. What now? It should be 0.34 something, right? So it should be point something कुछ आएगा, 0.34 something 3 ऐसा कुछ आएगा. That is what? 34.3 something percentage, right? So it should be option number 3. Here we go, my dear. The time taken to face the workpiece of 80 meter diameter, 80 meter dia, okay. For spindle speed 90, N is given, feed is given, and revolution, mm per revolution, okay. So you know that time required for machining is nothing but what, my dear? L upon F into N, right? L is what, my dear? You have to do the facing operation, right? So you have to face this much area, right now. ये automatic उतना हो जाएगा, right now. So my dear, R is there. So L is what, my dear? 40, and F is what? 0.3 multiplied by 90. That is what? 40 by 27, and that will around, my dear, 2754. That is 1 point something is there, right? Yes or no? Had you got it? Very good. No, it's not 3.26. It's 4. 1.48 is there. 1.48 is the answer. Here we go for next. In an application, the bearing is subjected to radial as well as axial loads. That is none other than what, my dear? Tapered bearing. What taper? Thrust can take only thrust force. Needle is nothing but take load in the oscillating motion. Cylindrical can take only radial. Taper will take what, my dear? Radial as well as thrust. That is axial. I hope you got it. This one. Cylinder only take radial, and needle, that is what? Load in a oscillating motion. Thrust can only take thrust force. That is axial. Very good. Here we go. Slag inclusion in a casting is this defect. Slag is nothing but what, my dear? Slag inclusion is a defect, and that has been caused when the slag is coming along with what? Molten metal, which are you going to pour. So it should be what, my dear? Surface defect. It is what? Surface defect. Okay. Here we go for next. I think there is a lag. I think. Okay. No, it's not internal defect. It's a surface defect. Surface. Here we go for next, my dear. I think there is lag. The torque transmitting capacity of friction clutches can be increased by, you know that it is what? Mu WR, right? So you have to what? Use of friction, torque is equal to this now. So use of friction material with lower coefficient, no. Decreasing the mean radius, no. Increasing the mean radius, yes. Number 3 is correct. If you increase R, definitely it will increase, right? Okay, here we go for the next one. At any point of the beam, the section modulus may be obtained by dividing moment of inertia. Moment of inertia divided by what, my dear? It is y, and y is nothing but what? D by 2, and it is what, my dear? It is nothing but depth of neutral axis. What, my dear? Depth of neutral axis, right? We are taking the distance of a fiber from neutral axis. That is what? Depth of neutral axis. Very good. 60. Very good. Here we go for next. Which of the following is the use of autocollimator? Autocollimator क्या करता है? It measures what, my dear? Angular displacement. Compare known and unknown tolerances? No. Measure flatness? No. Measure roundness? No. It is measure what, my dear? Small angular displacements. Measure by this one. Okay. I hope you got it. Yes. So here we go, my dear. Here we go for next one. Okay. So here we go. The Soderberg relation is based on dash of the material, whereas all the failure relation of dynamic loading are based on ultimate. That is what, my dear? Gerber and Goodman equation based on what, my dear? Ultimate strength. Whereas this Soderberg is based on what? That is what, my dear? That is what? Yield strength. That is what? Yield strength. Yield strength. Yes, it is. But okay, d by 2 आप बोल रहे हैं कि अलग अलग इसमें. हाँ, d by 2 या l by 2 depend distance. D means distance, not dia. 3. It is yield strength. Yield strength. अगर हम शाफ्ट की बात करें तो उसमें d by 2 होगा. The die cutting operation, punching a number of holes in a sheet is called, my dear. Remember. Again, listen me very carefully. What it said? Die cutting operation, punching a number of holes. That means what? You are doing perforation. That is what, my dear? It is nothing but perforating. What? It is perforating. It is perforation. Right? It should be what? Perforation. Here we go for next. Here we go for next. A shaft 60 mm dia is subjected to torsion, has shear strain. Gamma is given 0.006. The rate of twist will be equal to, rate of twist means what, my dear? Theta by L. Right? Rate of twist means what, my dear? Theta by L. Can you tell me what should be the formula for it? Haji bacha, please tell me. Yes. Please tell me. It is none other than what, my dear? Tau by radius into G, right? This theta by L, and you know this equation, T tau G theta J R L, right? From this equation you can get this one. That is what? Theta by L will be what, my dear? What? Theta by L is equal to tau into Rg, and you know that tau by G is what, my dear? Shear strain. क्या है? Shear strain, right? That means I can say what, my dear? Shear strain now. So it is what? 0.0006 divided by dia is given. Dia is what? 60 mm. We want what, my dear? We want radius. So it should be what? 30. बताओ आंसर कितना आ रहा है इसका? Its answer will be what? हाँ जी बच्चा, 25. कितना आ रहा है? 0.002. 30 है तो 2 से होगा something like this one. Okay, one. Very good. Here we go for next. The magnitude of the linear velocity of a point B on a link AB. Okay, it's supposed to be this is a link AB या BA मान लीजिए कुछ भी, relative to point A, and इसकी velocity determine करनी है हमको, इसकी with respect to A. So what it should be? That is linear velocity. That is what? V into R into omega. R is nothing but distance between the, R is nothing but what? Length of AB multiplied by omega. So it is will be what, my dear? Length of AB multiplied by this one, omega. Okay, I hope you got it. Hari bacha. Okay, here we go. Okay, one is correct. In a solid shaft, stress at center, you know solid shaft में variation कैसा होता है? Like this. Center पे क्या होता है? 0. Center पे क्या होगा? 0. And maximum at periphery. Here we go for next. ratio of number of atoms present in simple cubic body centered and face centered structure. You know that SC is there, BC is there, FCC is there, SCP is there, right? राइट ना? आया ना बच्चा? मैं आपको डिटेल में बता देता हूं ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. आपसे पूछा जाता है समटाइम्स कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. क्या पूछा जाता है बच्चा? कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. ये क्या होता है? 6 8 12 12. क्या होता है बच्चा? ये होता है 6 8 12 12. एंड हियर दे हैव आस्क्ड व्हाट माय डियर? नंबर ऑफ एटम्स. Number of atoms, right? So it should be what? 1 2 4 6. Okay. Atomic packing factor क्या है बच्चा? APF, atomic packing factor 52 68 74 74. So what should be the ratio? That is what? 1 to 4. What? 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Very good. Here we go for next. Which of the following has the highest lateral strain where there is a longitudinal strain? You should know जिसका mu ज़्यादा होगा, because what? Mu is nothing but what, my dear? Minus of lateral strain divided by longitudinal strain. Strain ना, that means mu is directly proportional to what? Lateral strain. So जिसका mu ज़्यादा उसका lateral strain ज़्यादा. And you know that for rubber के लिए कितना है? रबर के लिए 0.5 almost definitely. क्या होगा? 0.5. कॉपर के लिए कितना है? कॉपर के लिए कितना है बचा? कॉपर के लिए 0.34, सॉरी 0.33. ब्रॉन्ज के लिए, कॉपर के लिए 0.33 है, 0.34 इसके लिए. आयरन के लिए, द आयरन के लिए माय डियर, इट इज नन अदर देन 0.25. वेरी गुड. डायमंड के लिए 4. Now match the followings. Young modulus is related to, my dear. Can you tell me? Young modulus is related to modulus of rigidity. You know that modulus of rigidity is shear stress upon shear strain. So इसका तो 1 हो गया. B का 1 कहाँ है? That is दोनों में, मतलब ये incorrect है. Young modulus किस में होगा? 2 में, normal strain में या shear strain में? So definitely किस में होगा? 2 में. So 2 1 is correct. So number is 2. Here we go for next, my dear. सॉरी 2 2 में है क्या? वेरी सॉरी. 2 1 यहाँ पे भी है. ओके, यहाँ पे भी है. 2 1 यहाँ दोनों में है. सी बल्क मॉडुलस. बल्क मॉडुलस इज नथिंग बट व्हाट? वॉल्यूमेट्रिक स्ट्रेन, राइट? सो इट शुड बी व्हाट? सी का 4, राइट? सी का 4 एंड डी का 3. पॉइजनस रेशियो इज नथिंग बट व्हाट, माय डियर? ट्रांसवर्स, दैट इज डी, सॉरी डी का 3, that is this transfer, that is third one. So that is answer will be third. Here we go for next. Here we go for next. C का 4. Yes, C का 4 volumetric strain. C का 4. मैं सिर्फ ये दोनों को चेक कर रहा था. यहां दोनों सेम है. B यहां दोनों सेम है. ओके. Addition of nickel to steel helps in improving corrosion. तो प्राइमरी बेसिस पे देखो, निकेल से भी करोजन रेजिस्टेंस इंप्रूव होता है, बट प्राइमरी बेसिस किस पे होता है? क्रोमियम पे. क्रीप रेजिस्टेंस किससे होता है, माय डियर? क्रीप रेजिस्टेंस किससे बढ़ता है? क्रीप रेजिस्टेंस हमारा बढ़ता है टंगस्टन से भी बढ़ता है एंड कोबाल्ट से भी बढ़ता है, बट मेनली किससे बढ़ता है? मॉलिबेडनम से. किससे? मॉलिबेडनम से. सो बचता क्या है? फटेग रेजिस्टेंस. वी हैव सी, अगर आप निकेल ऐड करोगे तो भी आपका करोजन रेजिस्टेंस इंप्रूव होगा, बट सबसे ज्यादा किसमें होगा? क्रोमियम एडिशन से. तो हियर द मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट आंसर विल बी नंबर 1. ओके. यस, अगर आप यहां ये बोलते हैं, अगर क्रीप पूछा होता, क्रीप, अगर यहां पे सपोज टू बी ये फटीग नहीं होता, सपोज टू बी, इफ इट इज नॉट फटीग इज देयर, देन यू कैन से करोजन रेजिस्टेंस इज करेक्ट, बट यहां फटीग है. सो ऑन प्राइमरी बेसिस what? Nickel improves fatigue strength. Okay, here we go. Ductility, my dear. Ductility is what? Intention test. Yes or no? Yes. Toughness, that is what, my dear? Impact test. 3-1. किसमें 3-1? देखो 3-1 दोनों में है. तो that is option number 3 is correct. Which one? Endurance limit, my dear. Fatigue, resistance and penetration. Number 4 ही रहेगा इसका. D का 4. D का 4, C का 2, B का 1 and D का 3, right? A का 3, sorry. Number 3 is correct. Here we go. Here we go, my dear. Okay. What is the condition for dynamic balancing of a shaft in the rotor system? Dynamic balancing के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा बेटा? Dynamic balancing के लिए you should balance all moments. You should balance all forces. Right? So it should be what, my dear? 1. It should be 1. टंगस्टन एंड कोबाल्ट से भी क्रीप इंप्रूवमेंट होता है, बट द प्राइमरी बेसिस दैट मॉलिबेडनम से बहुत ज्यादा इंप्रूव होता है. ओके, हियर वी गो. What is the possible minimum number of links required in the planar mechanism of single degree of freedom? Okay, which have both higher and lower kinetic pair. Both have higher and lower kinetic pair. My dear, अगर आप कैम देखें, कैम फॉलोअर, यहां पे मिक्सचर रिक्वायर्ड दैट इज ऑफ लोअर पेयर एंड my dear हायर पेयर, राइट. एंड सपोज टू बी ये कैम है, राइट. यहाँ पे फिक्स होगा, राइट. यहाँ पे स्लाइडर ये होगा, राइट. ये भी फिक्स होगा. सो माय डियर, कितनी लिंक्स हैं यहाँ पे? एक फिक्स वाली हो गई, एक ये हो गई, और एक ये हो गया. 3 हो गई. कितनी? 3 लिंक्स. सी, यहाँ पे हायर पेयर होगा, यहाँ पे लोअर पेयर होगा. हायर और लोअर दोनों होगा. दैट इज हाउ मेनी? मिनिमम नंबर. सम पीपल सेड कि सर ये तो मैकेनिज्म भी तो है. मैकेनिज्म यहाँ पे सबकी सब लोअर होंगी. ओके. सम पीपल थॉट कि सर आई विल डू फॉर दिस वन ट्रायंगुलर, तो इसमें मोशन ही नहीं होगा, ये क्लोज काइनेमेटिक पेयर बन जाएगा. सो दैट विल बी व्हाट, माय डियर? मिनिमम पूछा है, मिनिमम. सो इट शुड बी 3, राइट. इट शुड बी 3. एंड डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इसे कैलकुलेट करोगे आप, यू विल गेट 1. Here we go for next. In a 2-stage wire drawing operation, the fractional reduction, that is ratio of change in cross-sectional area to initial cross-sectional area, in the first stage 0.4, fractional reduction in the second stage is 0.3. The overall reduction, my dear, you have to tell me the overall reduction. Yes. Can you tell me? Yes, overall reduction. Can you tell me? Yes, guys, be fast. So पहले इसमें क्या दिया है? पहले इसमें क्या दिया हमें? In the first one, we are provided with what, my dear? 1 minus A1 upon A naught. It is given how much? 0.4. In second, that is what, my dear? A2 upon A1, that is what? 0.3. Right? And हमसे क्या पूछा गया? हमसे क्या पूछा गया बच्चा? Overall reduction, right? हमसे क्या पूछा गया? Overall reduction, that is they are asking from us, that is 1 minus A2 by A naught will be what they are asking, right? So you know that area is directly proportional to diameter square. So my dear, can I say 1 minus D1 square upon D naught square is 0.4, and I can say from here what I'll get what, my dear? From here I'll get D1 is equal to 1 minus 0.4, that is 0.6. So definitely it is 0.6 D naught, right? Yes or no? From here I can write 1 minus D2 square upon D1 square is equal to what? 0.3. So यहाँ से हो जाएगा 0.7. That means I will get D2 is equal to D1 into 0.3. That means 0.7. ये क्या होगा बच्चा? 0.7. So what I'm getting, my dear? I'm getting what? 0.6 into 0.7. What? D1 is equal to what, my dear? D2. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just put this value over here and you'll get answer. यहाँ पे आपको मिल गया that you got D2. So आप D2 square put करोगे. D2 square you are going to put, that is 0.6 multiplied by 0.7. D1 square, यहाँ पे D1 square, ये दोनों cancel हो जाएगा. And my dear, you are going to get what? 1 minus 0.42. So answer क्या आ जाएगा? Something like this one, 0.58. 74. हाँ जी बच्चा, 0.58. Yes or no? Of course you got it. Very good. 0.58. Here we go. Here we go for next. Consider the torsion equation given below. T by J, tau by R, G theta by L. What is the term J by R? क्या है बच्चा ये? J by R. Yes, section modulus है? No. It is polar modulus. Yes, it is polar modulus. Okay, here we go for next one. Here we go for next one. Here we go for next one, my dear. Here we go for next one. When ordering cost is increased to 64 times, then EOQ, you know that Q is directly proportional to what? Under root of CO, because we know that Q is equal to what? 2 DOCO by CH, right? So ये 64 होगा, so definitely it will be increased by 8 times. Hi Anna बच्चा, yes or no? Of course it is, right? Here we go. Here we go. The function which is not performed by cutting fluid. ऐसा कौन सा function है which has been not been performed by cutting fluid? So cutting fluid provide reduction in heat, reduce heat, yes. Reduce friction, yes. Increase tool life, yes. But which one not? And that is what, my dear, it does not provide a good surface finish, right? I hope you got it. Here we go for next. Here we go for next, my dear. Very good. Here we go. It reduces friction. It reduces friction. Okay. Here we go for next. If simply supported beam is subjected to uniformly distributed load. Okay. अगर uniformly distributed load पे जाएगी, ठीक है. Then upper layer of the beam. So definitely ये load है. तो ये beam जो है ऐसी थी पहले. जब इस पे यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लोड लगेगा तो ये बीम ऐसी बेंड करेगी, राइट? ऐसी बेंड करेगी. हाँ या ना बच्चा? ऑफ कोर्स जब ऐसा बेंड करेगा, यू शेप बनाएगा, सो डेफिनेटली ये जो बाहर वाला पोर्शन है, इट इज फैलनिक पोर्शन, इट इज गोइंग टू एक्सपैंड. दैट इज व्हाट, माय डियर, हियर वी हैव टेंशन एंड इनसाइड ओवर हियर, माय डियर, वी हैव कंप्रेशन. सो नंबर 2 इज करेक्ट. नंबर 2. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. ए ब्लैंक 50 mm dia. A blank 50 mm dia is to be shared from the sheet of 2.5 mm thickness. Okay, the required radial clearance is what, my dear? 6% of sheet thickness. Okay, the punch and die diameters. Okay, जो die का diameters होगा in mm for this blanking operation. And my dear, you should know कि blanking operation में we have exact size of what, my dear? क्या होता है blanking size में? We have nothing but die is what, my dear? Die is of what? Exact size. Exact size की होती है. That is none other than what, बच्चा? It is size of product ना. And my dear, punch size क्या होता है? Punch size is nothing but what, my dear? That is die size. Die size minus 2 into clearance. And clearance is what, my dear? 0.06 multiplied by 2.5. 6% बोला है thickness का. Right now my dear, put the value, get the answer. Put the value, get the answer. So my dear, it should be what? Die size what we want? 50. So 50 minus 2 into C is what? 0.06 multiplied by 2.5. Answer. And my dear, ये तो exact size होगा. That means die will be of 50. Die size का क्या होगा? 50 होगा. Right? So what is the answer of it? 49.70. कितना आ रहा है बच्चा? 49.70. So answer will be, then क्या पूछा है? See the required radial clearance. Okay, the punch and diameter 49.70 and 50. अब कुछ बच्चे क्या करते हैं, जल्दी में 50 और 49.70 को क्लिक कर आते हैं, वो रॉन्ग होता है. ओके, रिस्पेक्टिवली पूछा था. दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर 3 इज करेक्ट. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. Ductility of material is indicated by yes my dear, ductility किससे कौन इंडिकेट करता है इसमें से? अल्टीमेट, एंड्योरेंस, yield और elongation. Yes, please tell me the answer for it. And my dear, it should be elongation. If elongation is more than, if any material wants to be what, ductile material, we are only conclude this thing when my dear, elongation is what? More than, elongation is more than by 5%. More than by 5%. 5% से ज्यादा होना चाहिए. Okay. Here we go. Elongation. Here we go for next. Here T1. See, determine the ratio of buckling strength of a solid steel column to that of hollow column of the same material, the same area of cross section. The internal dia of hollow is half. What my dear? Internal dia is what my dear? DO by 2 है. ये बोला गया है, right? Half of the external dia. Okay, both columns are of identical length and pin or hinge at ends. Guys, please tell me the answer for it. First of all, you should know that कि क्या होता है, I को directly proportional होता है load, right? P is directly proportional to I. I will not write the formula each and every time. अभी भी लिख चुके हैं. And I is directly proportional to D raised to power 4. Right? हमसे पूछा है PS by PH. Right? So PS will be what, my dear? PH will be what? So PS क्या हो जाएगा बच्चा? इसका हो जाएगा D raised to power 4. Right? And इसका क्या हो जाएगा बच्चा? Solid hollow का. That should be none other than what? D raised to power 4. मतलब internal. Right? External ना. D raised to power 4 minus Di raised to power 4. Yes or no? Of course. Put the value, get the answer. Put the value, get the answer. And answer will be, my dear, इसका जो आंसर आपको मिलेगा, that will be quite 3 by 5. ये जो आंसर आप निकालोगे, that will be 3 by 5. Okay, just put the value. हाँ, less than 5% brittle. 3 by 5. आंसर निकालोगे 3 by 5 आएगा. Okay, here we go for next. In a waving operation, the parameter to be controlled is number of defects. Number of defects, that is what, my dear, attributes per 10 square yards of material. Control chart appropriate for the task. C chart. कौन सा चार्ट बेचा? डायरेक्ट है C chart. कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. C chart is there. Okay, guys, do hit like, share, and subscribe the channel. Okay, here we go for next. Match the list. Match the list, my dear. And you know that maximum principal stress theory, that is what Rankine के लिए क्या होता है? आपसे यहाँ क्या पूछा जा रहा है? रैंकिंग नहीं, सॉरी, रैंकाइन. आपसे यहाँ क्या पूछा जा रहा है बच्चा? SYS by SYT, right? Yes or no? Of course. क्या पूछा जा रहा है? SYS upon SYT, that is shear strength to ultimate strength, yield strength. My dear, इसके रैंकाइन के लिए क्या होता है? 1. राइट, रैंकाइन के लिए क्या होता है? एंड मैक्सिमम शियर स्ट्रेस के लिए क्या होता है? 0.5. राइट ना? सो रैंकाइन, दैट इज सी का, लेट मी चेक, C1. ओके, 1. ओके, 1, ये 1 मींस C. C1 वेयर? C1 इज हियर, राइट? सॉरी, C is 1, राइट? C का 1 है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट मैक्सिमम डिस्टॉर्शन एनर्जी थ्योरी? 0.577. डिस्टॉर्शन एनर्जी का क्या होता है बच्चा? इसका होता है 0.577. राइट, नाउ व्हाट वी आर लेफ्ट विथ? वी आर लेफ्ट विथ व्हाट? मैक्सिमम प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रेन एनर्जी स्ट्रेन थ्योरी. एंड उसका क्या होगा? मैक्सिमम प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रेन थ्योरी का, एंड दैट इज व्हाट? 0.77. व्हाट माय डियर? 0.77. राइट, सो मैच अकॉर्डिंगली. जो भी ऑप्शन होगा, विच ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट? माय डियर, विच ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट? देन ऑप्शन नंबर 2 is correct. That is this one. A का 4, maximum shear stress theory, that is 0.5, right? This one 4. Here we go. Here we go, my dear. With respect to variation in process in a manufacturing system, which of the following describe type 2 error? Type 2 error कौन सा होता है बच्चा? Please tell me. Yes, guys, be fast. Be fast. Yes. And these are nothing but analyzing errors, right? Errors is analyzing the variation. My dear, please tell me. हाँ जी, क्या होता है? Yes. इसमें क्या होता है? That is, my dear, in this, let me check your answer. 4th सही होगा. 2, let me check. There is no problem in the system but is still concluded that there is an assignable cause. It is type 1 और type 2. हमसे पूछ रहा है type 2. याद रखो, type 1 क्या होता है? टाइप 1 ये होता है कि सिस्टम रन कर रहा हो अच्छा से, बट स्टिल बता दिया जाए कि उसमें फॉल्ट है, राइट ना? यस, यस और नो? अच्छे से रन कर रहा हो तो भी बता दिया जाता है. इट इज टाइप 1. नाउ दे आर आस्किंग फॉर टाइप 2, एंड माय डियर टाइप 2 विल बी इज नन अदर देन व्हाट? प्रॉब्लम होने के बावजूद बोला जाता है कि अच्छा है, राइट? सो इट शुड बी व्हाट? It should be what? There is a problem in the system, but it is still concluded that what? There is no assignable cause. Number 1. So option number 1 is correct. Option number 1 is correct. It is type 2, and it is, there is no problem in the system, but it is concluded that there is an assignable cause. It is type 1. Type 1, my dear, type 1. टाइप 1 वो वाला है जिसमें हम ये बोलते हैं कि दैट इज व्हाट? आई रिपीट वंस अगेन, दैट इज द सिस्टम इज इन रनिंग फाइन एंड देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन द सिस्टम, स्टिल इट इज कंक्लूडेड दैट व्हाट? सम असाइनेबल कॉज ऑफ वेरिएशन, राइट? देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम इन द सिस्टम, इट इज टाइप 2, कंक्लूडेड दैट देयर इज अ वेरिएशन. टाइप 1 ये होता है. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. याद रखो, सिस्टम अच्छा चले, सिस्टम अच्छा चले तो भी बोले कि उसमें गलत है, राइट? तो भी वो टाइप 1 है. और सिस्टम खराब है तो भी बोले सिस्टम अच्छा है, वो टाइप 2 है. पिक अप द रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट अबाउट अ फ्लाईव्हील. इट यूज्ड टू लिमिट द इनवर्टेबल फ्लक्चुएशन ऑफ स्पीड. करेक्ट. कंट्रोल्स द मीन स्पीड. मीन स्पीड इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय whom? गवर्नर. ये कौन करता है? गवर्नर करता है. सो इट विल बी व्हाट? राइट आंसर 82. Sorry, 85 का 2. Here, I hope you got it. 85. Here we go for next. Yes, because the mean speed, it controls only speed, and it is a cyclic device. Okay, number of, if n is the in the mechanism, number of instantaneous center क्या होता है बच्चा? n into n minus 1 by 2. Hi, now which one is correct? Option number 1. Option number 1. Okay, tick the option number 1. Okay, tick the option number 1. Here we go for next. That is the magnitude of the velocity of any point on the kinematic link related to the other point of the same kinematic link is the product of. क्या पूछ रहा है? मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेलोसिटी. ओके, एनी पॉइंट ए मान लो, बी मान लो, ठीक है? सो इससे पूछ रहा है कि हमारी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी, दैट इज वी बी ए. अगर मैं बोलूं वेलोसिटी ऑफ बी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू ए विल बी व्हाट माय डियर? आर इनटू ओमेगा. आर इज नथिंग बट व्हाट? लेंथ ऑफ ए बी, राइट? सो इट शुड बी व्हाट? स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ एंगुलर वेलोसिटी. नो. एंगुलर वेलोसिटी ऑफ द लिंक एंड स्क्वायर. नो. स्क्वायर ऑफ द एंगुलर वेलोसिटी. No. Angular velocity of the link and distance between the 2 points under consideration. That means this one, right? Option number 4 is correct. Very good. Here we go for next. Here we go for next. Transmissibility is defined as what, my dear? The ratio of force transmitted to the foundation to the input force. Number 2. It's very easy question from what, my dear? Tom. Theory of machine. Okay. Now see. Here we go. The buckling load of a given material depends on, my dear, किस पे डिपेंड करता है? स्लेंडर रेशियो पे डिपेंड करता है. Yes or no? Guys, please tell me. हाँ जी बच्चा. अरे पाई स्क्वायर ई बाय एस स्क्वायर निकाला है हमने लोड का फॉर्मूला. सो इस पे तो डिपेंड करता है. एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन बिल्कुल करेगा. एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन पे करेगा कि नहीं करेगा? डेफिनेटली करेगा. कैसे करेगा? एनीबडी ऑफ यू, कैन यू टेल मी? हाँ जी बच्चा, कैसे करेगा? एंड माय डियर, मॉडुलस ऑफ इलास्टिसिटी पे, इस पे भी करता, इस पे भी करता. ओनली थिंग किस पे डिपेंड नहीं करता? पॉइजनस रेशियो, दैट इज व्हाट? म्यू पे डिपेंड बिल्कुल नहीं करता. सो माय डियर, द मटेरियल डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट? 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Here we go for next. Can you tell me the answer for it? Guys, be fast. 89 1. Okay, लगा दिया आपने. Here we go for next. The total elongation produced in a bar of uniform section, okay, hanging vertically downward due to its own weight is equal to that of produced by weight. So my dear, you have to tell me the answer for it. कि क्या situation होगी? You have to find out the relationship between these two. So my dear, you know that कि self weight के कारण the deflection from self weight is nothing but what? WL upon 2AE होता है. And deflection due to when you are applying load, it should be none other than PL by AE, and these two are both are equal, right? ये दोनों क्या है? Equal है. Okay, so AE गुजर गया, LL गुजर गया. What you are getting? You are getting P is equal to what? W by 2. So what it should be? Half the weight of bar applied at the lower end. Half of the square of the weight. No. Which one is correct, my dear? Now tell me. Answer. It's what, my dear? क्या होगा? It should be none other than half the weight of the bar applied at lower end. Right? I hope you got it better. I hope you got it. Here we go for next. Very good. Constraints in a linear programming model represents, my dear. क्या represent करते हैं? Repeated question. It is a repeated question. Requirements, limitation, balancing, all. Okay. The process capability of machine can be determined by process capability, my dear. किससे होगी? X and R chart से. P chart से नहीं होगी. X and R chart दोनों यूज करने पड़ेंगे. ओके, दोनों यूज करने पड़ेंगे. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. फोर्थ वन इज करेक्ट. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. Here we go for next, my dear. While solving a linear programming model, if redundant constraint added, no effect. Repeated question, there will be no effect. Redundant, yes. 92 1, there is no effect, right? Yes. Here we go for next, my dear. Which of the following is the relation between young modulus E and G? What, my dear? Twice G 1 plus mu is nothing but what? E. ये क्या होता है? Thrice K 1 minus twice mu, right? Yes or no? So my dear, it should be what? Twice G 1 plus mu. कहाँ गया यार? Twice G 1 plus mu. Number 3. Number 3, 94. Here we go for next. Guys, do hit like, share, subscribe the session. A hemispherical end of pressure vessel, okay, hemispherical, is fastened to cylindrical portion of the cylindrical portion में हमने क्या लगाया? With the help of gasket, pressure vessel with the help of gasket, bolt and lock nuts, okay, bolt and lock nuts. The bolts are subjected to, क्या होगा बच्चा? obvious सी बात है, क्या होगा? प्रेशर लगेगा जो अंदर से, so it will push outward and that will be what, my dear? Tensile. क्या होगा बच्चा? टेंसाइल स्ट्रेस, राइट? टेंसाइल लोड आ जाएगा, हाँ या ना? गाइस, बी फास्ट. वेरी गुड. गाइस, प्लीज टेल मी इट. यस, टेंसाइल स्ट्रेस. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. टेंसाइल. हियर वी गो फॉर नेक्स्ट. सेफ्टी इन अ वर्कशॉप कैन बी क्लासिफाइड जनरल, प्रिंसिपल, पर्सनल, मशीन, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. बिल्कुल तीनों टाइप का होता है. Okay, industrial से question. Circular bars A and B of same material are subjected to uniaxial loading. If the diameter and load acting on bar B is double, then the ratio of safety of bar. Safety means what? Related to what, my dear? Nothing but stresses. Nothing but stresses. So yes, please tell me answer for it. Guys, please tell me the answer for it. You should know that. Area double कर दिया है ना? Just apply this. Guys, please tell me. हाँ जी बच्चा, be fast. Guys, be fast. स्ट्रेस क्या होगा? F by A. A and B है, ये हो गया B का. A में क्या हुआ है? सॉरी, The circular bars of A and B of same material are subjected to uniaxial loading if the diameter and load acting on bar B is double. Okay, बार B में डबल किया है, ठीक है. So A का क्या हो जाएगा, F by A. B का क्या हो जाएगा, that is A is double. Acting on bar is double, that is force is double, and you know that what, my dear, and the diameter, if the diameter and load acting on the bar is double, diameter means what, my dear, d square. A is directly proportional to d square, that is what, 4a आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, right? It should be what, my dear, 4a, that is what, 1/2, right now. So the ratio of B to A पूछा है, B to A क्या हो जाएगा बच्चा, 2. B to A, what it should be, that is what, 1/2, right? F upon A multiplied by क्या होगा, ये A होगा, that is what, F by A क्या हो जाएगा, A by F. So A by F ना, यहाँ F रहेगा, 1/2. 1/2. No, I think there is wrong. We have done mistake somewhere. Okay. Here, sigma safety, ratio of safety B to A ना. Wait, B to A, that is we have put the, सही है ना, we have 1/2 ही आ रहा है ना, 1/2 की 2 आएगा, 1/2 ही आएगा, I think. Here we go for next. देख लेना 1/2 है या 2/2 आ रहा है, कैलकुलेशन कर लियो, but 1/2 is there. Normally spring is operates within. Normally spring किस पे ऑपरेट करता है, my dear? Within elastic, plastic, elastoplastic, all of the above. Guys, please tell me, it is none other than what? Elastic limit में ही करेगा. किस में करेगा? Elastic limit में. Okay, here we go for next one. किस में करेगा? Elastic limits. I hope you got it. Here we go. Here we go for next. What type of gear is used to connect the intersecting shaft? Intersecting shaft को कौन सा gear connect करता है? That you have to tell me. हाँ जी बच्चा. Which one? ये सब पैरेलल को करते हैं, बीवल करता है सिर्फ. Number 1. Very good. Very good. I hope you got it. Here we go for next. खत्म हो गया, 100 हो गया, right? 100 is over, right? So guys, here we have finished the 100 question. Okay. Here we have finished 100 question. Okay. So now we'll see you in the next class, right? Okay. And my dear, I want to tell you the timing of tomorrow. कल का जो time है, the tomorrow timing will be, tomorrow timing may be change. Timing change हो सकता है. It may be changed. So guys, you have to what? You have to visit the channel. आप एक बार चैनल विजिट करना and definitely आपको वहां पे शेड्यूल दिख जाएगा कि ये लाइव क्लास इतने बजे, right? Yes, of course. I hope. No, each and every video is available. चाहत क्या पूछ रहे हो? सेफ्टी स्ट्रेसेस, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग. सेफ्टी स्ट्रेसेस या एफओएस मतलब आई एम नॉट गेटिंग. व्हाट डू यू वांट टू से? ओके, विल ट्राई. Mechanical, if you want a safe score in paper 1 of UPPSC, my dear, you have to score at least in between 180 to 190 in each paper. There are 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2, right? So आपको दोनों पेपर में 180 मिनिमम लाना होगा. 180 मिनिमम लाना होगा. 2 होगा. I hope you got it. हाँ जी बच्चा. That will be, हाँ जी बच्चा. Yes. सेफ्टी मीन्स यार वी आर टेकिंग, सी हम जब डिजाइन कर रहे होते हैं चीजों को तो हम एक काम करते हैं, जैसे कि हम फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी ले लेते हैं, तो हम फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी को कंसीडर करते हैं. जैसे कि सपोज टू बी स्ट्रेसेस, अभी मान लो कि 100 डिग्री 100 मैक्सिमम है, सो अब हम क्या करेंगे, उसका डबल ले लेते हैं सेफ्टी, मतलब हम 50 पे ही रोक देते हैं उसको. मैंने स्ट्रेसेस लिया है क्या? लेट मी चेक। इसलिए मैं बोल रहा था वहां पे वो सेफ्टी की बात थी। क्वेश्चन नंबर बोलो वो वाला, क्वेश्चन नंबर कौन सा था वो? क्वेश्चन नंबर, लेट मी चेक, क्वेश्चन नंबर कौन सा था वो? 95 के बाद ही था क्वेश्चन। लेट मी चेक माय डियर। 96 95 के बाद ये circular bar A and B of same material are subjected to, so here the ratio of safety, factor of safety पूछा है my dear। तो यहाँ पे हम B by A नहीं लेंगे, A by B कर लो। A by B, that means answer will be 1 2 only, 2 आंसर हो जाएगा 2, 1 by 2। yes, factor of safety पूछा है यहाँ पे, ध्यान ही नहीं दिया। that is ratio of safety, ratio of stresses नहीं पूछा है, ratio of safety is there, so definitely it is 2 आएगा, इट्स नॉट 1 by 2। ओके, A by B करेंगे। so 97 ना, 97 1 by 2 फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी पूछा है यहाँ पे, so that's why I said more safety, right शिवानी? जहां पे एरिया ज्यादा होगा वहां स्ट्रेसेस कम आएंगे, बिकॉज स्ट्रेसेस इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्ट्रेसेस। देख ही रहो, जहां पे एरिया ज्यादा होगा वहां पे स्ट्रेसेस क्या होंगे? रिड्यूस हो जाएंगे। ओके, दैट इज मटेरियल इज मोर, स्ट्रेसेस विल बी लेस। ओके, एंड माय डियर, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आई वांट टू टेल यू वन थिंग आल्सो, एक बात ध्यान से सुन लो, दैट इज हो सकता है रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की क्लास, देयर इज अ रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी क्लास मे बी ऑन थर्सडे, मे बी, नॉट श्योर। रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी पूरा मैराथन सेशन करेंगे एंड दैट विल बी ऑन थर्सडे मे बी। ठीक है, क्या हो सकती है? थर्सडे। आई रिपीट वंस अगेन, जो भी आपके दोस्त भाई बहन है, मे बी आपको वेडनेसडे को ही पता चल जाएगा। कल मैं अनाउंस कर दूंगा कि हाँ थर्सडे को हम रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं, राइट ना? सो गाइस, थर्सडे को रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी प्लान कर रहा हूं, इट्स ओके। स्टिल इट्स नॉट श्योर, आई रिपीट, कल मॉक होगा बट स्टिल विल गो फॉर मॉक, कंटिन्यू रहेंगे बट स्टिल जो थर्सडे हो सकता है, माइट बी थर्सडे को यूपीपीएससी मॉक ना, ओके। वहां पे हम रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी पढ़ेंगे, मैराथन सेशन, दैट इज थोड़ा बेसिक चीजें, बिकॉज मे बी दिस टाइम रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी इज राइट नाउ वेरी न्यू टॉपिक फॉर, ओके। मॉक स्टार्ट कर देंगे हम, तीन ही है ना, परसों तो 4 वगैरह से शुरू कर देंगे, बट इन बिटवीन वी हैव टू कवर रोबोटिक्स, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी ऑन अ प्रायोरिटी फॉर यूपीपीएससी, ओके। Is it clear to all of you? Renewable energy I'm going to conduct on Thursday, maybe, it's not sure, अभी श्योर नहीं है, बट I'll try कि थर्सडे को कर लें, हो सकता है मॉक भी हो जाए उस दिन, ओके। एंड माय डियर, हो सकता है कल का टाइमिंग आपका चेंज हो, सो प्लीज चेक, ओके माय डियर। देन रोबोटिक्स भी पहले, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, देन माय डियर रोबोटिक्स, ओके, बिकॉज रोबोटिक्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्न सम पार्ट, वो एकदम से नया नहीं है, बट रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी इन यूपीपीएससी राइट नाउ दिस टाइम, हो सकता है देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ चांसेस कि वहां से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आए, एंड वहां से अगर 7-8 क्वेश्चन, 10 क्वेश्चन भी आ गए, सीधे 20 मार्क्स, राइट? सॉरी 20 नहीं, 3 मार्क्स का एक क्वेश्चन है ना, 3 मार्क्स एक क्वेश्चन है, दैट इज अगर 10 आ गए तो सीधे 30, okay? So guys, we'll see you in the next class then. So take care, bye bye, shabba khair. And one more thing that I want to tell you, those who are new in this channel, they have to do it, like, share and subscribe the channel, okay? So guys, we'll see you in the next class. So take care, bye bye, shabba khair. And one more thing that I want to tell you, that please stay at home, stay safe, stay online with the testbook.com.